I am Dr. V. Gomati, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry. Warm welcome to a discussion on metallurgy. Metals have played an essential role in the development of modern civilization. Several things that we use and see in our day-to-day life, ranging from a small pin to the parts of a huge plane, are made of metals. Metals have been used since ancient times for a lot of things. Even today, with advances in technology, the uses of metals have broadened greatly. Metals take part in a vital role in human life. It is used in electronics, construction purpose, automobiles, metal coins, decorative purpose, batteries, medicine, and so on. As we see this video on our phone or computer, electricity is moving along metal wires. In our daily practice, we come across metals every minute. Metallurgy. Metals occur in nature sometimes free, that is uncombined state, called native state. For example, silver, gold and platinum exist as native metals, but mostly metals occur in the combined state as oxides, carbonates, silicates, phosphates, sulfates and sulfides are called minerals. Those minerals from which the metals may be extracted are called ores. So, all the ores are minerals, but all the minerals are not ores. The process of extraction of pure metals from their ores are called metallurgy. There are 6 different steps in metallurgy: crushing the ore, pulverizing the ore dressing, calcination and roasting, extraction of metals, finally refining of metals. Grinding or crushing the ore. The rock ore, after mining, are obtained as big lumps. These lumps of the ore are crushed to small pieces by means of jaw crushers. It consists of 2 plates forming a sort of jaw. One plate is fixed and the other one is movable, which moves forward and backward with the help of wheel. Ore is fed from the top and gets crushed by every forward and backward motion of the movable plate. In this process, the lumps are converted into small pieces. Pulverizing the ore. The crushed pieces of the ore are fed into one side of the stamp mill. It is stamped. Powdered ore is obtained on the other side of the stamp mill. In this process, the crushed ore is converted into powdered ore. Ore dressing. The ores are obtained from the ground contain large quantities of foreign matter as impurity. The unwanted impurities of earthy matter like sand, clay, limestone present in an ore are called gangue or matrix. The process of removal of gangue from the ore is technically known as concentration or ore dressing, and the purified ore is known as concentrate. This concentration is generally carried out in 2 steps. First step is hand picking. When the impurities present are quite distinct from the ore, it is differentiated by naked eyes. So it is easily picked up by hands. This is done usually in the initial stage of concentration. Depending upon the nature of the ore, the second step is varied. Difference in specific gravities of metallic ore and gangue particles. The ore is concentrated by gravity separation method. Different wetting characteristics of gangue and the ore. With water and oil, the ore is separated by froth flotation process. Magnetic ore, for example, wolframite is separated from non-magnetic ore by magnetic separation method. The ore is treated with a suitable reagent. It dissolves the ore but not the impurities. The ore is recovered from the solution by suitable chemical reagent known as chemical separation method. The first two steps, that is crushing and pulverize the ore, is common for all the ores. But step 2 to 6, that is ore dressing to refining, is different for different ores. In this module, let us see how lead is extracted from the ore galena, that is lead sulfide. Lead sulfide occurs in Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Himachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir. Galena is associated with zinc blende and iron pyrites. Galena is concentrated by froth flotation process. The gangue particles are preferentially vectored by water, while the ore particles are vectored by oil. The crushed ore along with water, known as slurry, is taken in a flotation tank. The additives, pine oil, potassium ethyl xanthate along with sodium cyanide are added to the tank. Xanthate acts as collector, the alkali acts as depressant. The compressed air is passed into the flotation tank. Pine oil produces froth. Due to violent agitation produced by compressed air, the froth along with galena rise to the top and then collected. Sodium cyanide depress the flotation property of zinc sulfide and iron pyrites. It is settled at the bottom. Calcination and roasting. Both calcination and roasting removes the volatile impurities like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, organic matter and moisture. In calcination, the ore is heated strongly in the absence of air. Calcination removes water from the hydrated oxide ore, bauxite and limonite. In roasting, the ore is heated strongly in the presence of air. Roasting removes sulfur dioxide from galena and copper glands. Both calcination and roasting convert concentrated ores into metallic oxides. Extraction of metals. Lead, zinc, iron, copper and tin are extracted by carbon reduction method. Lead, iron and copper are extracted by carbon monoxide reduction method. Molybdenum, germanium and tungsten are extracted by hydrogen reduction method. Rubidium and titanium are extracted by magnesium reduction method. Chromium, manganese and titanium are extracted by aluminum reduction method. Lead, copper and mercury are extracted by self-reduction method. Aluminum and zinc are extracted by electrolytic reduction method. Silver and gold are extracted by amalgamation process. In the extraction of metal, metal oxides are converted into metals. Lead is extracted by carbon reduction method or carbon monoxide reduction method or self-reduction method. Depends on the quantity of lead present in the ore. Poorer ore is converted into metallic oxide by roasting followed by sintering. But richer ore is converted into metallic oxide by roasting followed by self-reduction. The concentrated ore is roasted at moderate temperature in excess of air on the hearth of reverberatory furnace. It is a special type of furnace provided with doors which can be opened or closed. The quantity of air which is usually employed in excess is controlled through the doors. Here, lead sulfide is oxidized partly to lead oxide and partly to lead sulfate. Then, lead oxide and lead sulfate undergo reduction with galena. The doors are closed and the supply of air is cut off. More galena is added and the temperature is raised. Galena reduces both lead oxide and lead sulfate to metallic lead. Molten lead is drawn off from the furnace. The two process, roasting and self-reduction, is carried out in this furnace. Refining of metal. Crude lead obtained is hot due to the presence of copper, silver, bismuth, antimony and tin as impurities. Removal of these impurities are called softening of lead, that is refining. Refining of lead is carried out by Pattinson's process, liquefaction and electrolytic refining. In Pattinson's process, desilverizing argentiferous lead by repeated melting and skimming, which concentrate the silver in the molten bath, the final skimming being nearly pure lead. Liquefaction. The impure lead is fed on the sloping hearth of reverberatory furnace. On being heated to a temperature slightly above the melting point of lead, it melts and slows down, while the impurities are left behind on the hearth. Electrolytic refining. A block of impure lead is taken as anode or positive electrode in an electrolytic bath containing lead silicofluoride, hydrosilicic acid with a little gelatin as electrolyte. Pure lead sheets are made cathode. On passing electric current, pure lead deposits on the cathode. The impure lead passes into the solution as anode mud or anode sludge. Gelatin simply helps in the smooth deposition of lead. Very pure lead is obtained in this process. Lead is a silvery white lustrous metal with soft texture and is highly malleable. It has been used since Roman times for making paints and pipes. It is used in batteries. It is used as electrodes in electrolysis process. Lead tin solder is widely used in electronic industry. Small additions of lead are made to brasses and bronzes to improve machinability. Small additions of organic lead to PVC improve durability and heat resistance. Lead effectively absorbs electromagnetic radiation of short wavelengths. It is used as protective shielding around nuclear reactors, particle accelerators, X-ray equipment and containers used for transporting and storing radioactive materials. Thank you.